Warren ran a respectable mortuary
A funeral is a solemn occasion.
until Ernie decided to kick some life into it.
You buy a plot today, we'll throw in your loved one for free.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Sincerity Mortuary.
It's a funeral home, not a nightclub, Ernie.
Ernie. That's it. We'll call it Ernie.
Good grief. Series premiere following Married with Children tonight. Is a loved one leaving this world?
Hello, Sincerity Mortuary. Ernie Lapita speaking.
Let Ernie make the travel arrangements.
I see a small group of friends.
Oh, Harold loved his friends.
I know. Soft music playing in the background.
Harold loved soft music.
I know. A chorus of young boys.
Harold loved young boys.
Good grief. Series premiere next on Fox. Defense attorney Simon McKeith doesn't just have legal trouble, he is legal trouble. Against the law later tonight. And this Thursday, they've moved from the Midwest to the most expensive city in America. But for the Walsh family, it might as well be Mars. Fox presents the series premiere of Beverly Hills 90210. Right after The Simpsons. Don't go away. The premiere of Good Grief is coming up next.
To advertise Roy Rogers' new Big Steak and Cheese, we've asked Mr. Carlos from Melody World to compose a jingle. Mr. Carlos?
Hi, Mr. Get Your Fill. Big steak and cheese with onions grilled. Roy's Big Steak and Cheese. $2.29 is all you need. Roy's Big Steak and Cheese.
It needs more energy.
It's back, Roy's Big Steak and Cheese.
She was rich. He was dashing. Would she be his wife or become his victim? Was it love or a deadly masquerade?
Monday at 8 on Fox 29.
See the sky so blue, smell the grass so nice and green. Live it up, kick it out, take it in, it's all going fine. Well, give it your best shot, make sure to go for every dream. Live it up, kick it out, take it in, and celebrate life. 'Cause life's a blast if you catch the beat, but you can't dance if you don't move your feet. No, we're all on board. Let's enjoy the coaster ride. Live it up, kick it out, take it in, it's all going fine. There'll be some ups and downs till it comes round to goodbye. Live it up, kick it out, take it in. You gotta celebrate life.
Good Grief is brought to you by Studio Line styling products from L'Oreal. Studio Line, sculpt your hair any way you like it.
Pump it.
Studio.
Pump it up.
Studio line pumping curls from L'Oreal.
Pump up natural curls.
Pump.
Wake up a lazy perm.
Pump.
Twist it up.
Twirl it out.
Pumping curls. Get curls into shape.
Scrunch up and create.
It's pure curl concentrate.
Really gets those ringlets ringing.
Come on, girl. Take 'em out for a spin.
Sculpt your hair any way you like it.
Studio Line pumping curls.
My Bonnie has a first name. It's Joey.
Joey.
My Bonnie.
Hey, Joey.
What?
Your bologna's missing something.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's not. Taste it.
Is so is so.
It's not. It's not. I eat it all the time.
Not this bologna. This is Oscar Mayer's new light bologna. It has a third less fat. But since it tastes so great, Joey will never know what he's missing.
Nothing's missing.
The Walsh family just moved from the Midwest to the richest city in America.
Everyone here looks like they just stepped out of a music video. I don't even have the right hair.
Especially, it's really intense. You make one false move and you're history.
Now the kids have inherited a wealth of problems.
Parents in Beverly Hills let their kids go where they want and do what they want. They're treated like adults.
Except they're not.
And so have their parents.
When's your curfew?
Excuse me?
Beverly Hills 90210 premieres Thursday.
I think we're gonna need a raise in our allowance.
I'll always be real to you.
Yes, Daniel.
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir will continue in a moment.
Hi, friends. Great movie, huh? She moves into this house, she sees a ghost, they fall in love. Gets you right here, doesn't it? Well, I'm not knocking the film, but at Sincerity Mortuary, we know that you don't meet people that way. Take it from me.
Ernie?
Ernie Lapidus. Fall in love with a guy after he's dead? Let's say you were never that crazy about him. But hey, you marry him, you bury him.
Oh, God.
Remember, friends, a funeral is not a time for display of cheapness. Think about it. Do you think your guilt will let you get away with spending less than $5,000, $6,000? Of course not. You don't believe that, and we don't believe that. So call soon. If you buy a plot today, we'll throw in your loved one for free. I'm not kidding, because at Sincerity Mortuary, we care, even after you've stopped.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He was a saint. The man was a saint.
A saint, Mrs. Hillendale? A saint?
He wasn't a saint?
Harold Hillendale was a god.
Do you have a tissue?
It's a machine against the wall. You got change?
I got
it. Can't get it stick sometimes. Hi, Warren.
You are a disgrace. I have never seen anything as tasteless, as patently offensive in my life. Where, by God, is your sense of dignity?
I believe you know Mrs. Hillendale?
Yes, of course. We were so sorry to hear about Harold. I'm not dressed, am I?
No, you're not.
Excuse me.
My brother-in-law. You gotta love him. Now, Mrs. Hillendale, here's what I envision. I see a small group of friends.
Oh, Harold loved his friends.
I know. Soft music playing in the background.
Harold loved soft music.
I know. A chorus of young boys.
Harold loved young boys.
We heard. And everywhere, candles flickering in celebration of his attaining his just reward.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, no, Mrs. Hillendale. It's not only beautiful. It's Harold.
Oh. You're right. You're right. It's my Harold.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be alone. I'm burying a god. A little part of me died today.
Oh.
And Harold deserves something special. Unique. Like the life he lived.
Oh.
Roll! The Hillendale funeral. Give him a number 12. Hold the angel. Hi, Warren.
Television? You went on television?
You saw my commercial. How did I look?
How did you look?
Yeah, how did I look?
How did you look?
Yeah, how did I look?
Ernie, we've got to talk.
My brother-in-law wants to talk. I love this kid. Raoul! My brother-in-law wants to talk. Quick, apples and cheese. Apples and cheese. Ooh, I love this kid.
Ernie, this isn't working out. I don't think the funeral business is your bailiwick. Why don't you go back to Buffalo and run for Congress again?
They won't let me.
Well, what about that evangelist thing? You like doing that.
They ran me out of town, Warren. They called me a thief, a charlatan. Can you imagine? Me? Roll! Swiss, not cheddar. I love that man.
Ernie, I'm sorry. It's a difficult decision, but I've made up my mind. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
You have nice hair, you know that, Warren?
Ernie, this is serious. You're going to have to listen to me now.
I can't listen to you, Warren. It hurts too much. Your words, they cut into me like knives. I can't take the pain. I can't listen to your hurtful words. Where's my onion?
Ernie, you've been here 3 months, and in those 3 months, you have turned the family business into a circus.
That is absolutely not true. That's a little flashy. Lose the hat.
I'm not getting through. Why aren't I getting through?
You know, Warren, ever since I married your wonderful sister and turned your business around, I've been thinking, there's something missing.
Ernie, Sincerity Mortuary has been in business for 60 years. My grandfather...
That's exactly what I was thinking. Sincerity Mortuary. It sounds, I don't know, flat.
Oh?
Yeah, it's kind of, we need something more up.
Why don't we call it La Cage aux Faux?
It's continental.
It's not supposed to be peppy! It's a funeral home, not a nightclub, Ernie!
Ernie. That's it. We'll call it Ernie's.
Sounds like a steakhouse.
Well, then, what about Warren's? Warren's. Nah, it sounds like a gay bar.
You don't seem to understand. We are funeral directors, not ringmasters.
You're hurting me again, Warren. You know that. You're killing me. You know that.
I am hurting you. We are the laughingstock of the American Mortuary Society. Look at this. Tuesday the 11th, a Mrs. Dresden called and wanted to be stuffed.
They stuffed Trigger.
Aha! Admit it. You were actually going to stuff Mrs. Dresden.
Mr. Dresden wanted it that way. You don't think that I would mount a grown woman arbitrarily?
I have never mounted a woman in my life.
Another shock.
We bury people. We do not stuff them.
I bury a lot of people.
Oh, sure. Last week you buried Roxanne Ventmilner in her Maserati.
You make it sound like it's silly.
It's very silly.
Warren, I give people what they want. I just respect what they feel is important.
I don't know. Maybe your heart is in the right place.
My brother-in-law is sensitive. I can't stand it.
Just change the commercial.
It offends you?
It lacks dignity.
Okay, Warren? For you. Because I love Warren. Now go. Sell the ground. Sell like the wind.
Ernie!
Sorry? Taste. Always with taste. Raul! Go to my garage, get my Pinto, open the trunk, take the shovel off the wall, put it in the trunk, and then close the trunk. Drive the Pinto to plot 17A, open the trunk, take the shovel out, and dig a hole down till you hit the red Maserati. Pull the Maserati out of the hole, and then take the Ventmilner woman out of the Maserati, put her in the Pinto, and then drive the Pinto into the hole. And take the shovel and fill up the hole, then take the shovel and toss it in the trunk of the Maserati. Take the Maserati to a car wash, don't forget hot wax, and tip the Puerto Rican a quarter. Then take the Maserati back to my house and hang the shovel on the wall. And bring me a Diet Dr. Pepper, no ice.
Ernie, what are you doing?
Walking the dog, my sweet.
You put in a whole day at work, and you still find quality time for everyone.
Life is not worth living without caring.
Let's go to bed.
That's enough, puppy. Who is Ernie Lapidus?
A scoundrel and a rake.
And who loves him?
The girl in the cage.
Why?
Because he opened the door.
And does he love her?
Oh, yes.
And how does she know?
Because of all the cages he ever rattled, hers was the only one he opened.
Good night, babyface.
Good night, machine gun. What was that?
What was what?
That noise.
There was a noise?
There was a thump.
Go look, I'll guard.
Be careful.
Don't worry.
Can I help you with something?
I'm sorry to bother you, miss, but the lights are out downstairs.
Do you know what time it is?
No, but it's important. Does Ernie Lapidus live here?
Well, yes, he does. May I ask who's calling?
Just a kid.
Okay. Ernie!
You Ernie Lapidus?
What's it to you?
I seen you on TV.
Oh, yeah? How did I look?
You lack dignity.
Everybody's a critic. What do you want?
Uncle Boris died.
I see.
Where is Uncle Boris now?
In the bag.
In this bag? He was a smallish man, wasn't he?
He wasn't a man. He was a hamster.
Why are you doing this to me?
Will you do it?
Ernie! Ernie!
Warren, can you not see that I'm in the middle of a very private matter here?
Ernie, there are 2 policemen waiting for you downstairs.
Great. I'm sorry, kid. I'm a little busy right now.
When's the funeral?
What?
When is the funeral?
Tomorrow.
Thanks.
Sure.
2 policemen, Ernie. Not 1 policeman. 2 policemen. Whatever he did was big.
Hey, how about it, pal?
Yeah, coming, officer. Ernie?
Yes?
I don't like you.
Now, Ernie, it's probably nothing. You know how Warren overreacts. Ernie? Ernie? The sheets again.
I'll send for you.
No. You can't be running all your life.
No, it's just for a few weeks.
Okay, fine. You want to run? Go. Run! Here. You might need this.
Debbie.
And this. And take this, too. Go! Leave! Don't forget this.
What are you doing?
When we met, you said you'd stop running, that you wouldn't run anymore.
All right. Whatever it is, I'll face it. We'll face it. Together.
Ernie Lapidus?
Sorry, I just need a little fresh air.
You Ernie Lapidus?
No. Yes. Yes and no.
Did you bury a stiff in a Maserati?
I knew it. 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 I knew it.
Ernie, what's going on?
How should I know? What, I suppose they think I stole an Italian car. Look how they jump to conclusions.
Mr. Lapidus.
You actually expect the jury to believe that I dug it up and drove it into my garage?
Ernie!
Oh, or better yet, just maybe. I hired some idiot to dig around in the mud for me. Is that what you think I did? Not now.
Mr. Lapidus.
I did not steal it.
But she did.
Who's she? What's she?
That lady you buried. She's a car thief.
Well, then, that's not my problem, is it?
Oh, no problem. We'll just go dig it up.
Fine.
Sharks! Sharks!
We're hunting for sharks 'cause we're so hungry. We're hunting for sharks only from Chef Boyardee.
Tasty pasta and tomato sauce kids really love. It's 95% fat-free and no preservatives.
Yay! Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. Sharks!
Don't most mouthwashes just freshen breath?
Wrong. Listerment with fluoride also strengthens teeth. Listerment penetrates vulnerable enamel between teeth and rebuilds it to make teeth stronger. Listerment freshens breath and strengthens teeth.
That's right.
Oh, snacking isn't hip without a real cheese dip. That's cheese snack.
It's a fact. Cheese makes great snacks. So visit the cheese snack shop at your store.
If you want to top this, add a slice of Swiss. That's a cheese snack fact. You got your own style, Salon Selective style.
Salon Selective's mousses, spritzes, sprays, and gels. Select your personalized levels of hold and control for Salon's beautiful hair.
Salon Selective.
One just ain't no fun. Two is better than one. It's two bits in one.
Freshens breath and tastes great.
Yes, sir, it's two bits in one.
Michael Keaton appears to be the perfect tenant, but he soon begins a psychological attack on his landlords, Melanie Griffith and Matthew Modine in Pacific Heights. Bill Wine has a review tonight on the 10 o'clock news.
It starts with a light touch, a minor flirtation. It turns into the right touch, a major fascination. Continental, Martini and Rossi. Continental,
It's continental, you gotta try. It's Martini and Rossi, extra dry. Mix it with soda, make the move. Switch right into a lighter groove.
the right one. Continental, right one. Martini and Rossi.
This is WTXF, Fox 29 in Philadelphia.
It is a grave. You cannot just go dig it up. It's a sacrilege. I will not allow it. I will not.
Do you love this kid? The fire, the intensity. That's hallowed ground, officer. I will not violate or desecrate that earth for a 12-cylinder Italian sports car. Nor will this little fella.
Who wanted cream?
Milk, if you got it.
Mr. Lapidus, I respect your feelings, but that car is stolen property.
I'm not getting tea, is that it?
Do you know what time it is?
Fine, I won't have tea. The hell with the tea, the hell with Warren.
Does anybody care that I have a court order here?
I'm afraid, officer, that there are some things greater than the law.
Well, then I'll just have to arrest you.
And so be it. Take my freedom, but never take my integrity.
Better?
All right. You want the car? We'll just go dig it up and toss the Vent Milner woman into a Subaru and the hell with it. But you will have the decency to wait until morning. I will not disturb her sleep for some insurance company.
We'll be back at dawn.
And may the Great One go easy on your soul. 12 cylinders. 12.
Ernie?
Yes, Warren?
This is hard for me to say.
Then don't say it, Warren.
Ernie, I was wrong about you. I said you had no heart, no feelings, no integrity. I was wrong. You do care. What you said about hallowed ground and disturbing the dead. I would walk to the ends of the earth with you, Ernie Lapidus. You are quite a big man.
Thank you, Warren. up in the trunk of the Maserati. Take the shovel off the wall, put it in the trunk, and close the trunk. Drive the Maserati to plot 17A. Open the trunk, take the shovel out, and dig a hole down till you hit the Pinto. Drive the Pinto out of the hole, take the Bent Milner woman out of the Pinto, put her in the Maserati, and then drive the Maserati into the hole. Take the shovel and fill up the hole, then throw the shovel in the trunk of the Pinto. Drive my Pinto to the car wash. Have him fill up the windshield spritzer, and then drive it home and hang the shovel back up on the wall. And bring me one elevator shoe and a water pistol. You never know.
You stole the car. You desecrated her grave.
I desecrated my Pinto.
You're laughing? You think this is amusing? He is nowhere near amusing. You are a crook.
Who do crooks steal from?
The living.
He stole from the dead.
After she stole from the living. Pay attention, Warren.
It was a beautiful service, Warren.
Oh, Deb, look, we've got to make a decision about Ernie.
I did make a decision about Ernie. He's my husband, I love him, and I'm keeping him.
He is vile, despicable, and beyond contempt. It is him or me, Deb, and I am not going anywhere. Ernie Lapidus is through.
May I remind you that Daddy left the business to me?
You didn't let me finish. I'm just glad that Dad never got a chance to meet him.
Warren, that's a terrible thing to say.
No, I'm not saying that I'm glad that Dad is no longer available for meetings. I'm just saying that...
I know what you meant.
He doesn't care about dead people. He doesn't care about anybody.
Warren, the difference between you and Ernie is that you're more concerned about the dead than the living.
If you'll pardon my bluntness, it is our business to care for the dead.
Ernie believes it's the other way around.
Just tell me one thing. Why do you love him? Why on earth do you love that man?
Because he gives me life.
Life.
Yeah, he gives this whole place life. When I was growing up, I would run into the embalming room to tell Dad something, and I would get confused about who I was supposed to talk to.
Are you saying that we were boring?
No, Warren. I'm saying we were dead.
The greatest travel bargain on earth is waiting. For less than the price of a stamp, you can fly 3,000 miles. You can have coffee with a friend in LA. You'll pay in small change. You can take a trip down south. You can go anywhere, anytime, instantly. You never have to wait. You can leave from almost any corner. There's help if you have trouble seeing, or hearing, or getting about. 50,000 people are making sure you have a good trip. There's nothing else faster, or easier, or more advanced, or certain. Yet for all you get, it costs amazingly little.
Well, hello.
Hi.
It's AT&T Long Distance.
We at Little Caesars can't pack any more toppings on top of our pizzas, so we've added them around. Introducing Crazy Crust, any one of 4 different seasonings gently sprinkled on our delicious crust. There's sesame seed, Parmesan cheese, poppy seed, and garlic butter. And now you can get Crazy Crust on 2 medium pizzas with 8 different toppings for only $8.88.
Pizza, pizza.
Is that you, Pop?
They're back
Bart Simpson?
with a brand new show.
Oh, what a glorious day!
The Simpsons season premiere October 11th.
In 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm back. I just buried a person. I am highly emotional. Yes, the person I buried was dead. We must bury 3 or 4 a week over here, and that's a slow week. That's what we do at Sincerity Mortuary. We cry and we bury. We cry because we care. And we bury them because they're dead. I can't go on. How's that, Warren? Is that better?
Tonight at 11, McKeith defends a pathological liar accused of murder. His client claims he's innocent, and it may be the first time he's told the truth on Against the Law. Now, stay tuned for the 10 o'clock news, coming up next on Fox 29.